Hi everyone, my name is Fathia Qonita. I want to discuss about some topic which we often talk it. That is smoking in campus area. Actually, many campuses already have a no smoking rule, but in fact, we still see smoking people in that area. The question, should this rule be stricter? In point of fact, this no smoking rule is made for healthier and comfortable environment. For those people who don't smoking, the cigarette smoke is annoying, especially in crowded area like canteen or campus park. Just imagine when we sit and lay in the park. Suddenly, we sniff cigarette smoke from smoker. That's annoying, right? It's not good for people who don't smoke or who breathe in cigarette smoke. In other side, I also understand that some friends who smoke feel this is their right. Maybe they need some place or clearer rules to avoid disturbing other people. How if provided smoking area which far away from public places? So, for me, this solution is not about strict rules, but provided a fair place for all. How about you guys? Do you agree about smoking area in campus? That's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. And the next video, I will explain about adverb of frequency. So, here we go.
Hello everyone, now I want a presentation about adverb of frequency. What is adverb of frequency? Is an adverb of frequency that is used to show how often an activity or event occurs. There are two kinds of adverb of frequency. The first one is definite adverbs and the second one is indefinite adverbs. Definite adverb refers to a pattern in which an event occurs regularly and can be accurately measured. These are adverbs which commonly used for this type. Every, number frequency, specific time frequency. For every is a regular pattern and is happening at the right time. We can use every day, every week, or every month, also every year. Example, she calls her mom every day. Next, number frequency. It shows how often an event happens in a specific time, like once, twice, 3 times, or many more. Example, he exercises twice a month. And next, specific time frequency. To explain more specific frequencies routinely, like hourly, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, or annually. Hourly is happening every hour, while monthly is happening every month, and also yearly is happening in every year. Example, I check my message hourly. We can see the recap words. There are daily, weekly, monthly, annually, hourly, also once a week, twice a month, 3 times a year, every day, every other day. Next is indefinite adverbs. It shows about how often an action happens. Percentage are usually used to estimate this type of frequency information. It's from 100% to 0%. 100%. This category shows an activity that always happens. It used always, every time, and constantly. Example, she always arrives on time. 16% until 85%. These are activities that happen pretty often, but not always. Okay, not always. We can use usually, often, normally, frequently, or regularly. Example, we usually have dinner at 7 p.m. It's not always, but usually. And there are 30% to 50%. For activities that only occur about 50% of the time, we can use sometimes, occasionally, rarely, and infrequently. Example, there are sometimes her weird sound in the house at night. They are sometimes. Next is he rarely makes mistakes. To 10% to 20%. is describe activities that happen pretty often or almost never. There are seldom and hardly ever. Example, she seldom eats fast food. And the left is 0%. Shows an event that never happened at all. The adverbs are never and not once. Example, I never skip breakfast. That means I always breakfast. We can see the table of indefinite adverbs. From 100% is always, and the left is 0% is never. Next is the rules about adverbs of frequency. These are, I think it's 5 types of frequency. The first one is adverbs of frequency in verbal sentence. Rules, subject, adverb of frequency, and verb. Example, I, as subject, rarely go to the sushi restaurant. Rarely go is adverb of frequency and verb. Next example, my father always takes me to go to school. Second rules, adverbs of frequency in nominal sentence. Rules, subject, to be, like is, are, and then adverb of frequency. The example, you are subject, to be, are, you are, normally, wear a dress when gone dead. Normally is from adverb of frequency. So, you are normally wear a dress when gone dead is adverb of frequency in nominal sentence. And the next example, he is never feels happy. Next rules, adverbs of frequency in interrogative. For make an interrogative sentence, usually use how often. Then use auxiliary verb like do, does, and did. And then subject and verb. Example, how often do you visit your grandparents? We use auxiliary verb in do. So how often do you visit your grandparents? Or we can use with rules auxiliary verb, subject, adverb of frequency, verb, and predicate. Example, auxiliary verb is from did. Did you ever play an ice skate? Does she always brings a flower for her mother? Do they usually study together at library? Next rules is adverbs of frequency in modal or auxiliary verbs. When use modal verbs like can, could, will, would, should, must, and auxiliary verbs like have, has, is, are, was, were. Adverb of frequency placed after the modal or auxiliary verb and before the main verb to specify the frequency of the action. The rules is subject, modal verb or auxiliary verb, and then adverb of frequency, and then main verb. Example, I as subject, must from modal verb, always is adverb of frequency, and then main verb is pray 5 times a day. So I must always pray 5 times a day. And then next example is you can usually meet her at train station. And the last example is she has never watched this movie in cinema. So that's all from me. Thank you for watching and goodbye.